So I'm trying out the community mental health. When I lost my disability, Social Security disability income, February was my last pay month. So I went without money, disability money now for like, good, it's already November. 9 months without disability income. And as you know, my video downward, my fight for food stamps was 5-month fight to get that. But now, winter's coming, fall's everywhere, and I started out with community mental health, the 24th, 8/24. I did a 3.5-hour assessment, walked 2.5 miles to, 4.5 miles, 2 hours, which took me 2 hours to make my, to do the walk-in assessment, and that taken 3.5 hours. Now, this is my first appointment. I'm referred over to the PATH program, because I'm homeless. I got a history of alcohol abuse, even though I have not abused alcohol in a very long time, 9 months. I drink when people offer it, but nobody's offered me enough, just a drink here and there, or a shot here or there, or a beer here and there, but nothing to get me drunk, The most I drank, I would say, was probably a 20-ounce beer. One of the strong beers, like double dose beers, Edge or natural beer, 20 ounces, pretty much near legal limit by the time it's consumed. Look at how long my fingernails is. Look at my shoes. They'll fall apart. Anyways, okay. So, and I moved out of my van life. Well, my van's with me, parked at this dude's house I know. It's at his place. It, I ain't gonna say that it's grand and anything like that. No, appreciate it. Yeah, kinda, but I think I'm getting low end of this tit-tat exchange for me, staying there, babysitting his kids, like all the time, I mean, I don't care if it's like 10 hours a week. That's too much for a grown man my age, and that pretty much more than covers my room and board stay. 10 hours babysitting, you bet, a week. Professional babysitter costs like fucking $15 an hour per kid. He's got very young kids, preschool age. So anyways, I made my second appointment today. It's my second appointment to community mental health, which is Oakland over here in St. Joseph County, Indiana. And the appointment's pretty fast. I did an assessment 24th, and today's the 3rd. And I seen my psychiatrist. And they have a pharmacy, outsourced pharmacy. Not really Oakland, it's Gonola. That they have a pharmacy inside there. And they didn't have my correct insurance stuff. They said I wasn't covered with prescriptions, and I was on the phone. It took me a half hour to figure out I am covered, and I had to give her the right number, claim number and stuff. That's what's, and that's anthem for you. So that's my second appointment. I gotta go. Winter's coming, man. You guys just ain't gonna make a mentally ill guy freeze to death, are you, this winter? It's like, ask me about my history of drugs and alcohol. I'm like, well, I have not been able to afford to be drunk, you know. So I've not abused alcohol for about 9 months. How? I mean, people, you know, get beer here and there, but they ain't gonna fuck. Hey, let's go get drunk, you know. Huh. So, especially if I can't cover, you know, the next drunk or whatever, and they know about it, you know. Okay. So, oh yeah, and they did give me a bus pass. They gave me a 30-day bus pass. 30 days. So I guess this paper card I use once, or I use 31 days after I used it the first time. So I got me got me fucking transportation to get around. Thank God for that. That's after leaving. You know, your PATH program is for like homeless, mentally ill homeless people who's got a history of drug abuse or whatever, or alcohol abuse or whatever. She said because I have that, you know, so I qualify for the PATH program. I mean, I don't know if I didn't have a history of alcohol abuse. If I would qualify for PATH program, I don't know. But I guess I got a history of it. Even though it's been like 9 months since my last abuse, you know. It's been a few days since my last use. That was like a shot. Yesterday. Probably a half an ounce shot. Because this dude drinks some strong alcohol. Oh, making me burn some cheap shot. He offered me a shot. I took probably a half a shot. But yeah. So I'm grateful for the bus pass. I feel like a rich man now. Oh shoot. But yeah. And 10 minutes have gone by. I think the city bus is due here. 53. And so, well, I probably got finished my coffee. You can't bring on coffee on the bus. Open containers. Unfortunately. Well, so I'm doing this what was I calling it? A testament. A testament of you know, how it's like being at the bottom of the barrel for once, you know. I mean, because I always had disability money, income, you know, and it spoiled me. And you know, I had choices with money, you know. Without money, you ain't got no choices. I mean, with limited income, like disability, like I was getting $1,500 before I got cut off. But you know, with that, you know, you gotta manage it, you know. And I can never afford me a place to stay, so I chose van life. And frequently I choose van life. So every time I get in the apartment, man, I'm getting money's gone, you know. And heaven forbid if I mess up one time and go to the bar to enjoy myself, spend $50, I won't be suffering. Some kind of bills aren't going to be paid or something. Usually, or laundry ain't going to be done or something. It's always giving up. Yeah. At $1,500, and that's including when I smoke rolling tobacco, you know. Oh yeah. Someone told me to keep it secret, so I can't open up who. But they gave me $10 today. And I bought me a pack of smokes with it. $8. I'm like fucking thinking, almost $9 a pack of smokes. I'm like, oh, you know, last time I was buying cigarettes, Marlboro Reds, you know, they were like, I think $6.50, $6.75 or something, $7, maybe about $7. And when I seen 8 something, I'm tripping out. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I haven't been to prison. I haven't, you know, I've only been 6 short months since I've been without income. 9 months without income. And, you know, and before that, I quit smoking for a year. I quit smoking June 24th of 2001, and that only lasted like 11 months. I went to dip, and then I couldn't afford dip, you know, bumming. There ain't no dippers to bum from. So here's smoking. So, you know, I picked up smoking, and plus I can walk around and see cigarette butts everywhere. I ain't gonna pick up somebody's spit out dip. But, you know, this is my testament by going to the mill hall. And so far it's been pretty fast, you know, from assessment to a psychiatrist. That took like 10 days, the 3rd to the 24th. 10 days, wait, 6, 7, yeah, 10, 11 days. Pretty quick to see a psychiatrist. So, Oakland got kudos on that, considering they take care of like 2 or 3 counties altogether. Pretty fast. And as far as the PATH program and the case manager and therapy, I don't know yet. but now I got bus pass, so I don't have to hike. So 4.5 miles, 2 hours to get to any appointments, or at least not for the next 31 days. So this is how it's like being at the bottom of the barrel. And, I mean, of course I still got it. I guess my disability is still payable. It's just in review process right now. It's just tied up depending upon a review. So I think it's still there if I submit the review, which I need help with, you know. I guess I got till February where I have to reapply for disability, and then I lose my earned, what is it called? Earned pay, the disability income. I lose that. They'll drop me down to SSI, which is less money. But yeah, $1,500 a month. Next year, that shit's going up like 8.8%. So I'm expecting to get like $1,620 monthly. And my back pay, I'm expecting like a back pay of $1,350, $13,400 if because it's a review process. I've been without it for so long. It's still on the same claim, so I got till February to do the review. With that money, I'm gonna pay my creditors, and probably I think they all turn me over to collections. Pretty much, American Express and Discover starting that. And I know they were the last 2 paid creditors. so I think the others turned me over to pretty sure the others turned me over to collections, you know, and that debt's probably like 14,000. They said, I forgot how they said it. They said it could mess me up for 7 years. Discovered it. I sent them that email back saying, "Hey, I don't think that's your email." It's a fraud scam email. Because it didn't have really discovered. It's like fucking some other fucking lonely bullshit you can't trust. And email. And so charge off. That's what they said they're gonna do. Charge off. Go to collections, get whatever, like 10 cents out of a dollar. But yeah, I got to fight with them. But my dumb ass didn't think I had to fight with the collections. I was thinking I had to fight with the banks. It looks like the fight is turned me over to the collections so I can get some money out of it. And it's my fight with the collections, I guess. I don't know. This is grounds up for me. The very bottom of the barrel. And we'll see if they allow the mentally ill to suffer. I mean, with the prescriptions that I had to figure it out on my own. Contact my insurance company and say, hey, you know, because the pharmacy said, you ain't got prescription coverage. So I had to get on the phone and call, go back in there, and hey, insurance company said I'm covered. Here's the number. Here's my insurance number. Oh, okay, we got you. The computer that had you before, or the computer that had something else. Like, oh, cool. And, you know, if I was really a nut job, like really bad, well, done over with, I've been fucked without crazy medication. Obviously. But fortunately, I got something working, you know what I mean? But this bottoms up, you know. I'm showing y'all how the system's working. And somewhere I'm going to upload my videos elsewhere too. So it'll be easier for y'all to see the exact bottoms up process. Like food stamps. I got food stamps. Oh, food stamps took me 5 months. 5 months. 5 months long. Man, it was giving me all kinds of fucking hardship problems. What do you mean, fucking bank account? How do I got a fucking bank account? My disability been cut off. Oh, food stamps are crazy. And yeah. But yeah, this bottoms up for me. And I'm testament. Yeah, I'm not a drug addict. I don't waste money. I mean, I did on cigarettes, obviously. I got $10 gift today and bought me a pack of smokes. And I love coffee. I mean, I like to drink too, but there ain't no way I would forgo anything for a drink, you know what I mean? And that coffee, food stamp covered it. Cigarettes. If I had cash, I would probably go for cigarettes. Yep. If I had cash, I'd go for cigarettes. So, probably the only thing. Definitely won't go for no booze. I won't go for no drink. Unless somebody hands me money and say, hey, go buy yourself a beer with it. I'm about 99% likely will buy me a beer if they said they gave me money for a beer. But otherwise, no, I wouldn't. So, this is how it's like for the mentally ill. Now, note that I had at least a dozen, maybe 2 dozen, 20 psychiatric hospitalizations that have been adjudicated as mentally ill. Back in 89, 86, 87, I've been adjudicated mentally ill. So, Michigan, they took me to state hospital twice. In Indiana, had me committed once. But I never went to the state hospital. It's too long a wait list, but they did confine me to a community mental health facility for 2 years. 2 years? 2 years, yeah, 2 long years. At my young prime age of 18 to 20. Now, I'm 51 now. But as far as those mentally ill days goes, nowadays, if the mentally ill, of course we all mentally ill, likely to drink. Don't think most of us don't, because some of us do. And when we drink, we can't hide our crazy, and our crazy comes out, and that's what gets us arrested. Because we'll knock shit over, or in my case, I just get drunk and just fall down, pass out in snowbank. I don't care. And I get arrested for passing out in the snowbank, walking, you know. That's my last arrest. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. But don't get that wrong either. I've been arrested at least 20, 30, 40 times. And at least 15 of those were public intoxications for being drunk, or for drunk walking. Out in public being drunk. Yeah, a few of them were drunk driving, and there were some serious ones like breaking and entering, a battery with hands. That gave me 8 years. That's the longest time I did. Fighting with my hands, they gave me 8 years. Jury trial. And the judge sentenced me to 8 years, all 8 years. The jury found me guilty of battery without a weapon, fighting my hands, gave me 8 years. That's what they do mentally ill nowadays. They lock us up in jail. For real. That's what they do. They give us the maxes. Public intoxications. They gave me quite a few maximums. They gave me quite a few of them were maximums. Like 90 days. More time than drunk driving. Drunk driving cures like 30 days. My last drunk driving, my 4th drunk driving, carried a year, but I talked to the prosecutor myself and got me 150, which is still, you know, it's about similar to public intoxication time, I guess. But I did, there were plenty of times I did more time for being drunk walking than I did drunk driving ever. And I got about 4 or 5 drunk driving charges, convictions, you know. So, you know, it's strict on me while I'm drunk walking around. But when I went to my jury trial, that really broke my heart. And well, it broke my heart when they charged me, upped my bond to $500, and they were letting everyone else go that was arrested that day for public intoxication. OR, or this other guy was disorderly, fighting cops and all that stuff, and they decreased his down to $250 an hour, and they upped mine to $500, and the only thing I did was passed out in snowbank. It was the same day. It was February 11th of 2018, Michigan City, 46 D04 in Judge Friedman's court. Oh yeah. I'm forever recluse from her. She'll, you know, I hate her. She knows it. And contact her husband. So she's forever removed from any cases that go from her court, which is Mission City Court. I'm over here in St. Joseph County. I come over here a lot, you know. I never get in trouble over here. I mean, at least unless I'm battering somebody with my hands, and they give me 8 years. But, you know, so that's the only case, that's the only conviction I got over here, and that happened back in 2006. Well, besides the traffic ticket, I had to pay that. Ran a red light, they gave me a $200 ticket. And they arrested me for being drunk, but they never charged me. The officer, I says, I don't mean to disrespect you or anything like that, officer, but I'm not going to do the blood test. It's like, that's okay. You're okay. They booked me in jail, and at jail, 8 hours went up, and I posted my bail and got out, and the judge dismissed it like a couple weeks later. That's what they do over here in St. Joseph County, but over there in Mission City, they're strict. They're strict against me. Yeah, this is my will and testament. To survive this winter. Yep. Survive this winter. Now, we'll see. We'll see how they treat the mentally ill. I got a huge history of mental illness. Even though I have not been professionally seen, other than my psychologist that 20 years now, that I occasionally see, you know, when I'm in a real bad situation, thinking mind thing. And I go see him so I can get out of that mind trap. He pisses me off, but he does say the right. He does say the right things to set my mind right, you know. And only one visit does me good for a year or two. Yeah. Yeah, Samuelson in Michigan City, he's the best. Jeffrey Samuelson, he's the best psychiatrist. Wow. Probably best for me because I saw him for 20 years, 30, since 93. 30 years. Wow, I got a huge history with him. No wonder why he knows how to say the right things to get my mind to work right. Got to direct me. But, yeah. So, yeah, I'm done with this phone call. Go smoke a cigarette, drink the rest of this coffee, and grab the bus. Yeah, I'm going to upload this whenever I get the data, get connected to Wi-Fi. Have a good day.